And every single profession has pros and cons. They all do. But you chose this. You went through all the hoops, and there's a lot of them. And you went through all of that to get to where you are. So enjoy it. I've seen too many people that halfway through their clinical fellowship are totally burned out. And don't be one of those people. Set boundaries. Do not always, definitely be selective on the hand raising. So don't think that you always have to be the one that's like, I'll do it. Yes, 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 yes. I'll work till late. I'll take work home on weekends. I'll I'll volunteer for anything you want me to. I'll do this. Yes, yes, yes. Set boundaries, because again, this is one of my favorite Oprah quotes, you teach people how to treat you. So if people know, oh, they'll work all night, they'll kill themselves, they'll work all weekend, then that's the expectation. So set boundaries, have a work-life balance. You've gone through grad school, you've got your first job. You are not expected to be perfect. Whatever you're doing is making a difference. I promise you. I used to have a job in a public school where I had almost 90 kids on my caseload. And I remember one year I would have 6 to 7 kids per group, in a group, and it would be all these different ages and different diagnoses. And I'm thinking, none of this is even effective. Like, what am I even doing? This is a waste of time. And this was an area in a really low SES area, and just, poverty and not great home lives. And I finally came to the realization that, you know what? I may be the only really positive interaction they're having with an adult that day. And so those are the kinds of things that I would hang my hat on. Is that's good. That's still leaving somebody better than you found them. So these are my tips. Do not feel like you have to know everything. You do not have to know everything. If you have imposter syndrome, again, that goes back to the not knowing everything. It's okay to say, I don't know. Let me learn. I'm new. I'm going to learn that and I'll get back to you. And then you learn it and then you know it. And then next time you don't have to say, I don't know. So don't have imposter syndrome. And then set boundaries. Still have your life. I always say work is a part of your life. It's not your life. So set boundaries, be selective with how often you say yes and what you're saying yes to, because it's a heck of a lot harder to undo when you've gotten yourself into a million things than to say, nope, I'm good. And, be really selective with your time. And also just realizing that the grass is not always greener. It may look like it is, and it's not always. There's going to be pros and cons for every single job, and that anything you're doing is helping. Whenever I would kind of start feeling burned out, I remember my husband saying one time, he's like, you are in a profession. He goes, some people work their whole lives and never get to see what positive effects they may have. You might build this trinket that you never know what actually comes of it. And you're a trinket builder, Jonathan, so you probably don't even know what's half your trinkets. I'm really relating
to this right now.
But you may never see, like, where did anybody benefit? What good came from this? And we are in such a unique position where every week you're going to get to see some fruits of your labor. And so I think that was a big wake-up call for me when he said that. I'm like, you're right. And we get to see that all the time. So that's it. I could go on and on, but I'm going to stop myself.